Davis, the sitting dean of the Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, University of Ibadan. Today we hosted the second continuing education of the Veterinary Council of Nigeria. And we have our professional colleagues coming from far and near. Today we had about 400 physically in attendance and about 600 attending virtually. And we thank God that's a huge success. It is high time veterinarians started to know that our field is not just dogs, cats, elephants, but then we are also involved in aquatic and wildlife medicine. And that's why this workshop or this continuing education is all encompassing. We have the wildlife section, we have the aquatic section, we have the public health section, and we have the equine section. So it is your choice. You actually attend what is your choice. And this is a unique one because this is the first time that this present council is organizing a physical continuing education. That's a lot. Veterinary medicine has contributed so much because we are involved in food security, we are involved in control of diseases. We are actually involved in One Health, because many of the diseases that we're fighting now, they are actually from animals to man. So veterinary medicine, it has come to stay, and we cannot just overemphasize our role in maintaining health and even wealth of our society. Oh, this is a huge success. This is the first, like I said the other time, of this present council. So this is the first physical continuing education that we have been having. Since 2020, we've been having virtual, but this is the first physical that we're having, and it's actually hybrid. Like I said, about 400, were in attendance, and about 600 online. So it's a huge success. We thank the Lord. We thank our council president, AIG Aishatu Abubakar Baju, for our leadership. We thank the CE committee, and we thank the LOC that I happen to be chair. Someone should just go and do likewise. They have gone through so many training today, and I believe value has been added to them. So they should just go into their field, everybody going back to their workplace and applying what we have learned today. And we know they can never remain the same. Thank you.
Chairman of the Continuing Education Committee of the Veterinary Council of Nigeria that has put together this program today as part of our mandate to train veterinarians and update them with the current and the best possible advancement of knowledge that we can provide. That's what we do. We've been doing virtual presentations, seminars. And this is the first time in the last 2 years that we are doing a physical meet. That is why we are here. Veterinary practice is professional. We are doctors of animals of all types and doctors of human beings in another way. Because what we do in public health, for instance, is to knowing fully well that most diseases in human beings, to the extent of 75%, are traceable to the sources in animals. So if we take care of animals and make sure they are healthy and good enough, and if we also make sure that animal products are safe for use, wholesome to eat by man, most of the diseases in man do not occur. So we contribute very well to a healthy population that is required for the development of the country. And like I said, being doctors of animals, we also ensure that we protect the population of animals in good health so that the diseases that could also be transferred from them to man do not happen. So in every way, you find the fingerprints of veterinarians and the veterinary profession playing a very critical role in national development. Veterinary profession has public service component and then the private sector component. Most of the veterinarians are in the private sector, and in several ways we own veterinary service centers. We render private veterinary services, and also we collaborate with public service in rendering some making campaigns against diseases like rabies, outbreaks of diseases, like when we had the avian influenza, bird flu. Of course, without the veterinarian, there would not have been a containment plan that succeeded. So government have to play their own role very well by engaging a corresponding number of veterinarians that should render this service to the public. If they don't do it, they are shortchanging the public. We heard from the lectures this morning that in states like Rivers and Bayelsa, Rivers have up to now only 2 veterinarians in the civil service. That is not acceptable. Bayelsa has only 1 veterinarian, who is also the director of veterinary service. So they are leaving the entire veterinary service provision in such states in the hands of private sector. That should not be good enough. There are policies that the government should be able to fashion now and design to guide even what the private sector will provide. In Lagos, as big as it is, we have only 25 veterinarians. That is too small. Whereas in states like Sokoto, Yobe, they post about 200, 250, 300 veterinarians in public service. That is the way to do it. So the government's responsibility in that regard is very important if they really, really want to prevent diseases.
VCN organized continuing education, and according to international best practices, it is expected that every professional undergo continuing education annually to update their knowledge and skill. And so as veterinarians, the Veterinary Council of Nigeria is organizing this, and we do it twice a year to give people opportunity, those who miss the first one to partake in the second one, and without which currently they will not be able to register to renew their annual participation. This is the first physical CE that we've been having it virtually since the advent of COVID in 2020 and 2021. But this year we said we must have a physical where everybody gathers together. And of course, the essence of having it today, one day, is because today is the day to the opening ceremony of MVMA conference. And we felt when people come together for conference, they can start with the CE and then continue with all the proceedings. And so far, so good. There is no program without these issues. We started late because of power. We didn't have power, and the power available. These are points that we're going to note in development. By and large, the presentations are wonderful. The resource persons have been able to deliver on their mandate, and I can see how the audience were glued to their seat getting this information. And also, it's a hybrid, which means a lot of people are actually training virtually from the comfort of their home to also partake. Like I said, professionals are the ones that drive the economy because they have the expertise to make sure that things are happening. And so once our veterinarians are renewed, they will go back to their various states to practice and give their professionalism in ensuring that they call the menace of animal health. And let me quickly say this, a lot of people don't know that veterinarians are the brain behind human health, because most of the diseases that we have are from animals transmitted to humans, so we call it zoonosis. So when we as veterinarians are able to curb all the diseases in animals, it will not get to humans. So definitely, two things. Number one, when we have good animals, there will be enough protein, there will be enough animal protein in the nation, and of course the nation will be better for it in the economy. Secondly, when we also curb this menace in animals, it will not get to human beings. So actually we are also treating human beings indirectly. My advice to the participants is that we should see beyond it just being an obligation thing, just fulfill all righteousness. No, participants should look forward to this kind of an event to update themselves, and they must be ready to participate fully, not just a formality of getting points, formality of getting certificate, but actually benefiting from the resources that is being put into the ocean.
The very devastating outbreaks are reported in Nigeria every year since 1997. And when it comes to Nigeria, it feels much to be. And unfortunately, we have not been able to contain the disease in Nigeria all these years. With FM, had organized a workshop 2 years ago to get farmers, big farmers, together to let them know about the disease and ways to reduce the impact of the disease and how to prevent pigs from getting the infection. Anytime there's an opportunity, we teach our students in school how to manage the disease, how to control the disease when they are situated, they are practicing virus pathogen. And now that the Veterinary Council is also organizing this continuing education, and diseases like African swine fever have also surfaced, it is an opportunity to bring our graduates who are already practicing to become more aware of the disease and methods that they need to adopt in order to control it. Compared to our pigs are coming ahead of it. It is very, very beneficial more often than now, so that we continue to upgrade ourselves about what is happening in our profession, what our partners are doing outside Nigeria, and what we need to do to contain some of these diseases that are prevalent in
Milk is a complete food. By drinking milk, you have a balanced diet. And we know that it's one of the most consumed food all over the world. There's no religion or tribe that is against consumption of milk. And it's widely consumed by most of the people around the world where it's available. So it's important. The approach should be multi-sectorial and multiple approach to improving dairy production. You know that most of our milk comes from local cows that are being kept by pastoralists around Nigeria, and they own most of the cows we actually have in Nigeria. But if we have to drive this number down, then we have to be innovative and create new ways. And one of the ways is that we have to have advanced dairy farms. By advanced, I mean farms that have cows that will produce 40 liters and above of milk per cow per day. The exotic breeds of cows are one of the solutions. I'm not saying we should discard the local cows, we shouldn't, but we should bring in exotic cows, do artificial insemination, and improve the genetic makeup of our local cows. But also, we should train local farmers on modern dairy farming, better management. Because even with the local cows, instead of having the 2 liters per cow per day, with good management, we can drive these numbers up. It's very possible. I said that when you do local training with farmers, then they know good dairy practices, and that includes good milking practice. When you are doing milk in the right way, you reduce the amount of bacteria that goes into the milk, somatic cell count. But also that it's a lot of processes. Getting the milk is a lot of things. The vet doctors have a big role to play in this by designing the right hard health program. And vaccination, we also have to have a policy where we can check and control transboundary animal diseases, because sometimes these animals are coming from other countries by foot. When they come in with other diseases. So we should have a program. We might not be able to stop it 100%, but we can have a control program, we can have vaccination, we can have preventive programs that are designed to reduce the effect or stop it completely from infecting our animals. In the past, we've done a lot of mass vaccination campaigns. I think we should bring that up. We should have buffer zones where we create those buffer zones for infections to control it from spreading to other animals. There are lots of things to do. But the vets have a big role to play in advising the government on these measures and also implementing it.
Yes, well, it's very simple. The root and problem is from Cameroon. Nigeria was forced to build its own component dam that will absorb the falling water. Unfortunately, just like Nigeria never fulfilled their own part of the game. So what they should do is go ahead and rectify the protocol that will build their own component dam in Adebowale State. So when we want the dam to come in, so that will be by not only focusing on seed, but also be able to have integrate crop farming, animal, livestock, like poultry. Yeah. All of these will be able to use byproducts from agriculture, like the fish, algae, sticky plants, and other water plants, to be able to use organic fertilizer through composting. That then will grow the other crops and animals that we need. We can have encouraged mass education through mass media. Right now there is Fisheries Society of Nigeria, Catfish Society of Nigeria. There are so many other proliferating societies dealing with aquaculture, but they are mostly at the mass media level. Sometimes these mass media organizations will filter down so that they get more literate in the use of mass media. Then learn more about the aquaculture farming and its benefits. After this lecture presented, a lot of them taking to make the best of it. Advise them never to lose that focus. Aquaculture operation is burgeoning. It's a booming field, and I sincerely believe Baju, enormous scientific basic sciences base, participate in it, help educate them.
Equal means it's an adjective word that is derived from the word equals, and that is relating or affecting horse and other members of the horse family, including donkeys and zebra. We have large number of horses, it is where you get to that you know what is there. You have many horses, In Ibadan here, if you go to a polo club there, the horses there will be there 200. So they have the more plantation, College of Agriculture, Federal College of Agriculture and Production Technology. They have 11 horses and 2 donkeys. At the zoological garden, they have about 10 horses. I think there are 6 with 3 donkeys. And they are not food animals, they are companion animals. So I think because they are companion animals, that is why people are not really investing their money in it. But while there are no horses, there wouldn't be veterinary medicine. Because veterinary medicine began, that is treatment of horses and other animals from the treatment of horses. I've said one. Then we have inadequate lecturers in that area and workers in that area. Some probably because the field horses are not many, like I said. And some being afraid of approaching horses. And at the university level, we don't teach by theory. We teach by both theory, clinics, and practicals. Or practicals and clinics. So that you cannot be looking at an animal at a distance and you say, it's like this, it's like that. No, you have to handle it. So some people are. So we don't have enough lecturers there. And of course, when it comes to seeking job, people who have even had their higher degree in poultry, in a public health, they want to, if one, will go there. But by the time they go there, they will not be able to perform as we expect. So, and the students you produce too, they will be equally deficient. It's better whatever you tell students, you demonstrate it. So we don't have adequate equipment. We don't have adequate equipment for this training, for diagnosis, for treatment. Besides that, to keep horse, it's not easy, very expensive. And that's why I say that poor men don't keep horse. And before, the horse of 2, 3, 4, 5 cannot even be enough for the student population of 60 and 100. Because in those days, when I examined it, I would say, okay, take yourself in 2. A will be straight for B, B will be straight for A. I need blood sample, I need fecal sample. How many people will collect blood and fecal sample for 5 horses? So we need many more equine species to teach them.
The ways to start wildlife advocacy, if I may use the word, is actually to improve the undergraduate teaching. What we have currently in most of the vet schools, we have wildlife medicine being combined with fish medicine, like in the Federal University of Agriculture where I work. It's part of what we lecture the undergraduates, but it is not enough. That's the foundation, that's the base. So more will have to be learned through seminars like these, workshops, advanced training, and they cannot learn it all, It's not something that domestic animals will have. They are enough to take you more than 6 years, so we wouldn't overburden them. Well, it surely is an emerging specialty that we need to capitalize on.
Well, the continuing education program is quite educative, and I appreciate the organizers for what they are doing, and I want them to continue in the same manner and improve on the content. In as much as this one is rich, I will oblige them to make it richer next time.
Well, from what we have seen so far, I think the council is actually meeting to our expectation, because prior to graduation, some of us never knew that there is this kind of activity for the body outside the school. Right now we are beginning to see it. The Veterinary Council bringing us together, giving us continuous education. After the school, we come out to interact with our colleagues, old friends, senior colleagues, and we learn more things and incorporate new things that are coming up as the climate and everything is changing. So we are changing and we are seeing new things. So from everything, the expectation we are having here, we are done with it.
Here because of this continuing education as a resource person in poultry. Maybe from my background, I'm looking to be a poultry expert. So my talk today was on management of the poultry intestinal tract, devoid of much use of conventional drugs. It leads us to reducing what we call antibiotic resistance. When you use more of drugs, it causes some problem for human beings through eating animal protein, right? That is the aspect. Telling people how they can manage the intestinal tract of chicken so that they will use less drugs.
Very good, and it's a continuing education. It's supposed to be a refresher's course. Some things you know, some things you don't know, some things you know that you've forgotten. They are bringing it to your memory, and it's so very, very good.